Greetings class, my name is Innocent MAPANDA and thank you so much guys for your support and motivation. If you are watching for the first time, kindly click the subscription button below so that you don't miss new videos when posted. In today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on June paper 1 question number 14, which was in line with trig ratios. The first part of the question reads, express 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta in the form r sine theta minus alpha, where r is greater than 0 and alpha is an angle which is between 0 and 360 degrees. So this can be answered in various ways. We can use the trig identity way, or we can use the formulas, right, of r cos and r sine. According to r cos formula, we use r cos formula if your expression or your trig starts with cos. For example, if you have 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta, it means you are going to start by writing r cos. Why? Because you have started with cos. I hope you are following. But there is a sign change for cos. If you have a negative, it becomes a plus. I hope you are following. What I'm trying to say is, if you have 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta, it means you get r cos open bracket theta minus alpha. So if you have minus, you get plus. If you have plus, you get minus. I hope you are following. But the key thing is, if you start with the cos, you put it in r cos. I hope you are following class. Then we move on to the next one, which is the r sine format. If you are given 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta, it means you get r sine theta minus alpha. There is no sign change for sine. Meaning to say, if you have 4 sin theta, right, minus 3 cos theta, you get r sine open bracket theta minus alpha. There is no sign change. If you have negative, it remains negative. The sign change, it affects the cos formula. I hope you are following. So I'm going to use this method, right? So let me rearrange my terms first. I'm going to write minus 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta. I have rearranged so that I start with the sine followed by cos. I hope you are following class. But you can notice that if you have a negative here, it means between the trig ratios you must have a negative. I hope you are following. So we have a positive, but they want you to express in r sine theta minus alpha. So I'm going to factor out the negative sign. Minus into negative 3 sin theta, you get 3 sin theta. Minus into plus, you get minus 4 cos theta. Something like this. I hope you are following. So I'm going to deal with this part inside the big bracket and express this part in the required form r sine theta minus alpha. I hope you are following. So to find r, you say the coefficient of sine theta squared plus 4 squared. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 9, it gives you 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So this is the value of r. I hope you are following. Then to find alpha, you simply say arctan of 4. You ignore this negative sign. So you take 4. Then you divide this 4 with this 3. So you are saying arctan of 4/3. Arctan of 4/3, it gives you 53.1 degrees. So 53.1 degrees is representing the alpha. Yeah, I hope you are following. So you get minus, open bracket, r is 5. Then you put sine, open bracket, theta, minus 53.1 degrees. Something like this. I hope you are following, class. Right. But there is a condition on the question that r should be greater than 0. So if we leave this negative sign, it means you get -5, of which they want r to be positive. So for r to be positive, you need to tamper with the angle inside the bracket to make the negative sign on 5 to disappear. I want you to notice something. If you have -5 sine 60, and you want to remove this negative sign, what you need to do is you simply add this angle 60 with 180. If you add this angle 60 with 180, this negative sign disappears. So if you have a calculator with you, you can punch and test it. -5 sine 60 is equivalent to 5 sine of 60 plus 180. So for me to write the final answer where r is greater than 0 as per requirement of the question, I'm going to write 5 sine, open bracket, theta minus 53.1 degrees, but add this with 180 degrees for the negative sign to disappear. You add the angle in front of sine with 180. I hope you are following. So your final answer becomes 5 sine, open bracket, theta. Then you punch in your calculator. You get 126.9 degrees. So this is your final answer as per requirement of the question. I hope you are following, class. Let us proceed to the next question. It is requiring you to solve the equation 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta is equals to 3. Right, so to solve this equation, we are given the limits that theta lies between 0 and 360. So it is very important to know the range which theta lies. Right, so on 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta, I'm going to substitute this left side with the answer that I have produced in part A. So you get 5 sine, open bracket, theta plus 126.9. Then equate this to 3. Divide both sides by 5, you get sine, open bracket, theta plus 126.9 is equals to 3 over 5. I hope you are following. Then theta plus 126.9 is equals to arc sine of 3 over 5. Then theta plus 126.9 is equals to arc sine of 3 divided by 5. You get 36.9. So you write 36.9, which is representing your principal value. I hope you are following, class. Right, so to find the complementary angles, if you are dealing with the trig sign, the next angle is found using 180 minus the principal value. Then the next angle after this, you say 360 plus O, whereby you start by adding the principal value with 360, the second angle with 360. I hope you are listening, but be aware of the given range. Right, so theta plus 126.9 is equals to 36.9. 180 minus PV, you are saying 180 minus 36.9, you get 143.1. So you write 143.1 here. I hope you are following. Then 360 plus O, it means I'm going to add 360 with 36.9. So 360 plus 36.9, you get 396.9. So you write 396.9. Right, but you can notice that since we have a positive 126.9, if we move 126.9 to the right side, it means 36.9 is going to become a negative value. So 36.9 is going to be ignored since we get a negative theta, which is outside the given range 02 to 360. I hope you are following. So I'm now lessing 143.1 with the 126.9. So 143.1 minus 126.9, you get 16.2 degrees, and this is your first solution. Then to find the second one, you are saying 396.9 minus 126.9, you get 270 degrees. So these are the solutions. So you can even test whether the answers are correct. You can even mark it yourself. Remember, the equation is 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta is equals to 3. So we are going to say 4 cos 16.2 minus 3 sin 16.2. It should be approximately equivalent to 3. So if you punch this in our calculator, 4 cos 16.2 minus 3 sin 16.2, you get 3,0042, and this is approximately equal to 3. It means this is 16.2 is correct. Let us test 270. We are saying 4 cos 270 minus 3 sin 270. 4 cos 270 minus 3 sin 270. You get 3, exactly 3, meaning to say that 270 is a correct solution. So you can even test yourself whether the answers are correct. So this is how you're supposed to do it. Let us move on to part C of the question. Right, so part C of the question, it reads, find the least value of 1 over 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta plus 9. All right, so the least value is determined by R or minus R. Remember, R is 5. So it means this entire expression from 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta, excluding plus 9, is going to be substituted by R or minus R. So I'm going to say 1 over R plus 9. Then you say 1 over minus R plus 9. So you substitute from 4 cos theta to minus 3 sin theta by R and minus R. I hope you are following. After calculating the left side and the right side, the least answer that you are going to get is your minimum. And the greatest answer that you are going to get is your maximum. So I'm going to calculate on the left. It's 5, right, plus 9. You get 1 over 14. Then here you are going to say minus 5 plus 9. It gives you 1 over 4. So you can notice that 1 over 14 is the smallest value. So this is your least value. And 1/4 is your maximum value. This is how you go about it to find the least value. you simply substitute 4 cos theta minus 3 sin theta with r or minus r, whilst everything remains the same. After calculating on the left and on the right, the smallest figure is your least, the largest figure is your maximum. Thank you guys for your time. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Till we meet again, shalom.